I have composed a chord progression that I really like, which is C, B flat, and A flat. But I want to give it some extra character and also maybe some extra energy. So today I'm gonna show you how you can make patterns to play your chords with. So I'm gonna start with only making the patterns for the C, and in the first couple of examples we are only gonna be using 3 notes just to simplify and hopefully clarify what it's all about. I really like the sound when I octave the third an octave up by selecting it and pressing shift arrow up. It just have this big sound instead of. Okay, so I'm simply gonna add some rhythm by delaying and then adding a extra note. And now it sounds kind of like a lullaby, which is one way that it can sound. But let's duplicate the loop and try to do something else. So I have my 3 note here. So let's start with this instead. And to be clear, I'm only using the 3 notes in the C major chords. So what about this? Let's try to. It just gives it so much character, and now it sounds more like a song than just a C major chord for me. So let's move on. So now we try to use different kind of rhythms instead of only using the same. So ba ba dum ba 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 dum ba. And again, let's duplicate. Ba ba dum ba bum ba ba da bum. Ba ba dum ba bum ba ba da bum bum. Again, it just gives so much character. And if we decide that we want to try to listen to all 3 chords like this, I'm just gonna shave the extra off and duplicate it all. And the next chord was a B flat, and since all of the chords are major, I don't need to change the third, which is kind of great. But let's pretend that it was a B flat minor, then I had to lower the third. But and then third chord. And what I also like to do is to mark these and then prolong the notes, so it's kind of like having a sustain pedal on. Or I could also go and add the sustain by going to the automation envelopes. So MIDI control, and I think it's 49, 64. And simply draw in the sustain pedal. But like this. Okay, so now we talked about using the rhythms and only using 3 notes. Now I'm pretending to be a piano player playing these chords. So I have my left hand, which is playing the 1 and the 5th, and then I have my right hand playing 1, 3, 5. And both of the hands are gonna have their own specific rhythm pattern. So now we are simply designing the pattern for the left hand. Yeah, it could be 1. Let's make a new one. This is exciting for me because For me, this has such a strong character that it's kind of, I would maybe just play the triad on top without any. Wow. Okay, let's can I actually do like this? No. Let's make them so they fit. So I just made the second chord play the B flat major and then the A flat. And I like to mark all these and make them stick together by pressing shift and arrow to your right. So it sounds like you have a sustain pedal again. And again, since all the chords are major chords, I don't need to shift around with any of the notes, but if one of the chords was a minor chord, then I would have to change the major to a minor. So move the third 1/2 step down. Let's make one more. So 1 5 1 3 5. Sounds good. Let's see here. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. I really like this. Let's start with the third. So and again, I'm just gonna apply the patterns to the B flat and the A flat major chords. These are some very robust structures, but they don't have to be. They can be simple and light, and they can be funny, and they can be depressing. They can be whatever you like it to be. So it's all about experimenting and trying out different types of patterns. So what you can also do is to add more notes, which I like to do. Why? I don't know, but it excites me, and I think music is about getting excited. 1 5 1 3 5, and then again an octave down. Shift arrow down. So 1 1 2 3 2 3 4 1 2 ba ba ba. So what I will do now is to add notes which is not in the chord. So far we have only used the chord notes, and now I'm gonna add some. And I just got boom ba da ba ba boom ba da boom ba boom. I don't like this note. Maybe. Yeah, it took too much attention before. Okay, so now let's trim these so we can duplicate them without it being a completely mess. And I'm simply gonna duplicate loop twice, and then I'm gonna move them to the B flat and the A flat. And now they're gonna be B flat with a flat 6. I don't think that, so I need to listen and make sure that I like the flat 6. I like it better sharp. Whoa, but I like the flat 6 on the A flat. So this is another way, and we could like continue until we fell asleep. And another really nice trick you can do is to remove notes to make tension. So I'm simply gonna mute them by pressing the 0 key. Because when we have a pattern, then we get used to the pattern, and then when something is missing, we are like, what is happening? So let's try to remove the last note. Maybe these two. What about this? And I'm not saying that it should be like this always, but maybe it's like you could do it when you need more attention to the chords, to the music. Wow, that was a beautiful one. Another really neat trick you can do is to also make the melody maybe change a bit in the last chord. Let's try this. I'm gonna mute that too because it interferes with my new extra melody note. Making patterns is very easy, and I think you should try it out, and maybe try to make a tune only using the piano with the pattern and sing. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you the result in the end of the video. You can make patterns with everything. It's about introducing rhythms to chords and introducing melodies into chords. When you're doing ba ba da ba da da boo ba, this is making melodies, and you can never have enough great melodies in your music. And it's about listening and giving your chords the attention they need. And when you give your chords the attention, then they will shine for you. And when I work with the melodies inside of the chords, I also start to hear melodies that I would like to sing upon the chords. So doing this is also a way of getting to know your chords even better than before. But as always, if you like this video, then please hit the thumbs up button and consider to subscribe to my channel. It would truly make me happy. Enjoy. Come under my blanket, bring a flashlight, make funny faces, maybe kiss. Never came I wonder if anything would give me freedom. You give me anything I kind of need. You don't seem to notice. Come on from your thoughts. Turn off the television. No one's really wants to hurt you. Don't be scared, come out and play with me. I just wanna feel you.